Lynn, and you're with me for a Friday edition of Coffee Talk, number 536, live stream. It is right at 7 p.m. Friday, December the 12th, 2025. And welcome to Coffee Talk. Mr. Cabrera, welcome. How are you doing? KP Heathen, Uncle Al, Dive Bullfrog 79, welcome. Unkael, how are you doing? It is a good day. Every day that you wake up is a good day. Because not waking up, that would be a very bad day. Just trying to get down who all's here. I hope everybody's had a good week. It's a little cooler. Uncle Al is predicting a very cold January. He says it's going to be like 2022. What am I saying, 1922? Oh, man. I am really... Walter Davis, how are you doing, Mr. Davis? Welcome. Good to have you in the house. How are you doing, Ricky? How's it down the valley? I'm glad you're here, Mr. Cabrera. Appreciate you coming in. Holly Ivans. Hello, Holly. Pre-retirement days. Hello, Betty. Thank you for coming. Well, anybody got comments on the new thumbnail? Got a new thumbnail. I used it for my post, and then I also used it for a short. Basically, you can take a still image and you can extend it out about 15 seconds. And I did that, and then I indicated, live stream this evening at 7. But that's the newest thumbnail. Hope everybody liked it. Or when you see it, I hope you have a positive comment about it. Would be appreciative. Well, I had a couple of mail calls, which I'd like to go through. Hillbilly Josh just uploaded something. 8 in the house, 6 likes. Please leave a like to support the channel. It will be greatly appreciated. Yes, please be in prayer for Mike Ivan's recovery. Well, I have a card. I'm not going to show you the front of it because it's got addresses on it. But I'm going to pull it out. My first Christmas card. Helps if you get turned the right side. And it's reversed. David and family. It's the best time of the year because of people like you. From Uncle Al, a.k.a. Die Bullfrog 79. Alan Sato. A beautiful card. Uncle Al, I will be retaliating. I'll be sending out cards. I'll be working on them tomorrow. I get them out. Everybody should get them, certainly before Christmas. But thank you for the card. Yoda, my friend. The Rev 1. How y'all doing? Well, where are we at, Dave? I'm making a prediction that I'll hit 2,100 before Christmas. Last time I looked, I was at 2,088. So I need 12 to go. Please leave a like to support the channel. It will be greatly appreciated by me. And I have been collecting KP Heathens 15 away from 900. 885. Well, I hope you certainly get it in a hurry. Uncle Al is at 2,640. I'm not quite catching him yet. I'm certainly not catching Dave, but I am gaining on him. Not really. 38,794. Mike Crusher Reviews. How you doing, Mike? I have been promising that menu number 4, my favorite, which is spaghetti, and I hadn't done it. So I will get that done over the Christmas break. $800s is tough to break through. There's a lot of things, KP Heathen. Mike is at 594. Mike has got a really good channel. He deserves to be at 50,000 as far as I'm concerned. He puts out really excellent content. His reviews are wonderful. Julie Ann West, my friend from the other side of the pond, or one of them. Julie Ann West, Summer Sun, is from the United Kingdom. Well, I showed Uncle Al's card. I guess I need to do another one. We have a mail call from Amazon. What is this? Well, I have another one. This is my personal one. And I tend to put these in boxes that I send to people. This is a camp stove. It is a folding stove. And you use it with canned heat or sterno. Flame comes through here. Use it to boil water, heat your food. Can it provide heat? You can use it indoors and outdoors. And food, forest, permaculture. Hello, Howie. How are you doing? But I got that one in, anticipating having to do a box for my 2100 subscriber giveaway. And I am collecting the various accoutrements that I need for that box. Now, if it turns out to be somebody who's won before, I'll make some modifications to it. I'll make some modifications to the box. But if you look at any of my subscriber giveaways, you pretty much see what's going to come. Right now, the going rate in the Continental 48, we're looking at about $21, $22 for delivery. That's not counting what all I put in it. So my boxes are a good $100 at this point. And when you take into consideration the odds, because there aren't that many people who are going to be in they're going to be in that drawing. Aren't that many people? Why? Because a lot of people don't consistently follow me. They watch one or two of my videos, and then they might go for a while, and then they'll watch one or two more, and sometimes they come back on me and catch ones that they missed, which is just fine. I bless them for every view that I get. But the qualifications for the giveaway is leave a like and a supportive comment. It's hard for me to verify that they left a like, but I can certainly verify that they left me a supporting comment. Leave a like and a supportive comment on each of the last 5 videos, long form videos that I will have done when I hit 2100. And I probably between now and then will get one more video in. So if you better be watching, because I drop a video and then the next day I hit 2100, I'm going to do a count. And usually the first day that I do a drop a video, right now the going rate is I'll probably have about 25, 30 views, for the first day. And it'll continue climbing, and at some point I'll hit 50 or 60. Right now, that's the way, that's about the way I'm rolling, is that I'll have 50, 60 views, 70 views, depending. Now, if it's a ration review, it'll be a little bit more. But that's the way, that works. And that's where I'm at. Thank you for the thumbs up. So that's where I'm at right now. And I'll just mention again so that everybody understands. I do 1, 2, 3, sometimes 4 shorts a day. Usually 1 or 2. I usually try to do 1 in the morning and 1 in the evening. Shorts. Most of those are me getting food, me getting gas. I went shopping, and I'll show you what's in the cart. Most of my shorts are stuff like that. And then usually, I get a new thumbnail. I'll do a short. I'll take a still and I'll make a short out of it. Or I will occasionally do, when I'm notifying people that I've got a live stream, I'll use one of my thumbnails and put a little music to it, and it'll be a 15-second short. And those usually get 100, 150 views. And when I'm lucky, I'll get stuff that gets over 1,000 views. And that's up and down. That's up and down. So that's where I'm at right now. Dave is watching me on the big screen. God bless you, Dave. I appreciate you, man. I appreciate you. Okay. So let's start with the topic. Now, these topics are from Uncle Al, and he basically he put some out. He gave me some Monday. He gave me some more midweek. He gave me some more today. I'm at the point where I'm going to try to hit about 10 topics, and then I don't have everything down, but I have about 10 topics, and some of them are quite extensive. So the notes. So I've got about 10 topics for this evening that I'm going to try to go through. Oh, that's a huge screen too. See, I'm looking at the comments using my cell phone, which is a small screen. I made it to the big screen. Well, that's good. That's good. Yeah, and Enrique's got a sense of humor. You gotta like his sense of humor. He'll say some pretty funny stuff. He still hasn't trusted me with his phone number, but he does like to email. So occasionally, you okay? Or something to that effect. He'll occasionally send an email. All right, so I'm on topic 74. Reported by the National Weather Service. The coldest December since 2022. Well, not in Victoria, Texas. Repeat of the warm cycle temperatures in Texas. Well, that's true. It's been fairly warm where I'm at. Then in January, snowpocalypse. So Uncle Al's predicting that it's going to be very cold in Texas the way it was in 2022 when it really got cold and a bunch of people died. They probably had about 150 people die because of it. Had brownouts. The solar wasn't bringing anything. the wind turbines were not turning, and they had some issues, and there's some places where it was extremely cold for days, and you had people that were not prepared and they died. So Uncle Al says wear warm clothes, have a good heat source, food and water, fill the gas tank, and have a generator ready. Words of advice from Uncle Al. He's predicting a very cold, and it is cold up north. You know, it is cold up north. They are having snow, and they are having really bad weather up north, where they normally would. You know, but he's saying that it'll get down here. You know, it'll get down here. Topic 75. Oh, Uncle Al's on to the EVs, the electric vehicles. EV shut down or exploded from the polar vortex. The batteries cannot take freezing weather. You know, the batteries cannot take freezing weather. The lithium batteries. So if you're going to be having freezing weather and you have a camper trailer and you've got lithium batteries outside in a box, you do not want them. You want to make sure that they're inside and that it is a controlled area out of the weather where the temperature is not going to be, you know, freezing inside the with the box wherever you have the batteries. Reported by CNN, MSN, ABC, CBS, and Fox News. EV abandoned on side of snow-bound freeway in the Northeast and Midwest. Reported by Sky News. Couple in Chicago froze to death while their EV shut down and rebooted the app, causing the couple to be trapped inside, waving frantically for help until they died from exposure and cold. The police reportedly had to break the front windshield to remove the bodies. That's horrible. Horrible. What are y'all's thoughts on that? Please comment. Let's hear it. Truth or deer? Truth or deer? Ah! Enrique, God help me. Oh, is that Dave? Truth or deer? God almighty. All right, Dave. Drive gasoline cars. Yes. Yes. Internal combustion engine. Topic 76. Oh, and don't wait until your tank is empty before you go fill up. You get to about a half a tank, fill up. Yeah, no AI system either. Topic 76. Can you shoot a crossbow? I'm sure Enrique can. Survival 101. Easy to shoot and quiet. Great for hunting. Broadheads. Yeah. Example, King Richard. He died, got hit in the throat by a crossbow. Wooden bolt. Hit him in the throat. Say it was a lucky shot. No more King Richard. Downfall of plated knights using target points. One can safely train in the backyard. I don't know. You get lousy aim and the thing goes up. When it comes down, it might come down the wrong place. Would not want to take a chance of that. And we are 26 minutes into the live stream, 5 in the house, 12 likes. How are things over? How's the weather over in the UK, Julie? You still with me? Topic 77. Survival 101. What is your favorite fixed blade knife or knives? Name 3. Uncle Al gives the example. His choice is a kukri machete, a Gerber Mark II survival knife, and cold steel SRK. No, don't shoot the neighbor's truck. I wouldn't shoot anybody's truck. I don't do bows and arrows or crossbows or, I don't do that. When I was younger, I used to do some archery, but I don't anymore. When I was younger, I used to have some throwing knives I practiced with, and I also had some hatchets that I practiced with and I could throw. But I haven't done that in 20 years. Buck Gerber Case. Yeah, those are all good brands. Those are all good brands. My father always had a little Buck pocket knife. I like Gerber and I like Case. I have nothing against Buck. I've got one. Topic 78, Survival 101. Winter clothes. A heavy winter coat and hoodie. Winter thermals. Heavy gloves. You need good gloves. Wool socks. Wool socks are good when it's cold. Insulated overalls. See Hillbilly Josh in Oklahoma. Yeah, it gets cold in Oklahoma. It does. It does get cold in Oklahoma. Hillbilly's got a good channel. He's up well past 1,000. He'll probably be overtaking me before you know it. Topic 79. And we are past 30 minutes in the live stream. Survival 101. Know 10 edible plants in your area in 3 different seasons. Uncle Al and his edible plants. A dandelion. Chickweed. Plantain. Mesquite. Well, you cook with mesquite. It smells really good. Makes good for cooking, mesquite. Yucca. That'd be a cactus. Hey, take care, Howie. Thank you for stopping by. Appreciate you. Cattail. Pine tree needles, green. Pine tree needles. Stinging nettles. Chicory. They've drank that for coffee back during the war when they had the embargo on. They make it. They claim it was coffee. Chicory. Yuck. Another dense fog advisory just came in. Purslave. Important, get a mentor on forging wild edibles. That's from Uncle Al. Topic 80. Survival 101. 5 basic firearms. Oh, this is good. 5 basic firearms for survival and self-defense. A .22 caliber rifle with scope and 5,000 rounds of ammo. I've got several .22 rifles with scopes. My favorite plinker is the Ruger 10-22. You put a 10-round magazine in it, and you can plink to your heart's content. And it's a good small varmint gun or small game gun. Good for target practice. You know, in .22 caliber ammunition, it's the cheapest stuff you can get. I've got maybe 12 or 13,000 rounds stored. But Uncle Al says at least 5,000 rounds. A full-size pistol. Yes, more than one. 9mm or 38/357. Have both. They're very good. Both in Smith & Wesson. A shotgun with 2 different barrel lengths for self-defense and hunting. Yeah, for hunting you want a longer barrel. For self-defense you want a short barrel. 18-inch, 18.5-inch barrel. And I've got a couple of 12-gauge pumps and a couple of 20-gauge pumps. 12-gauge would be double-aught buck, and the 20-gauge would be triple-aught buck. That's what your preferred self-defense round would be for those. Belinda's Country Living. Good evening, young lady. How are you doing? Well, for those of you who just recently came in, I'm getting very close to 2100. When I hit 2100, I will be doing a 2100 subscriber giveaway. In order to qualify, you need to leave me a like and a supportive comment on each of the last 5 videos I will have released when I hit 2100. And the last 5 videos I've released are not that long, and they are good quality prepping 101 type videos. So I would encourage everybody in the sound of my voice, because I'm getting close, please go back, view them, leave a like, and leave a supportive comment. And when I hit 2100, I'm going to go and write down who qualifies, and we'll be doing another giveaway. And right now, if you look at what I put in the box and how much it cost me to send it, it's over $100. So, not asking for a lot, but please leave those likes and please leave those supportive comments. And of course, please be subscribed. Next, besides the shotgun, he said semi-automatic rifle in 5.56, that would be the 223 caliber, or the military version 5.56, or in 7.65 by 39, and I think that would be the Russian AK caliber. The 308 is a very good caliber. 30-06 is a very good caliber. Those are both, they've both been military calibers. Anything that would be considered a military caliber, I would recommend, because the ammunition will be more plentiful and it will probably be a little less expensive. And any of the military ammunition you get is going to be ball ammunition. It'll be full metal jacket, ball type ammunition. The use of hollow points is not kosher when it comes to military. They don't do it. And then finally, Uncle Al says a pocket pistol for personal protection. What we'd call a hideout. 22, 25, 32, 380, something small. 22 Magnum revolver. Well, be sure to have basic firearms training at the local shooting range and get the certificate on it. Before you carry, get combat training for your carry weapon and certification. Too many YouTube preppers always shoot at a standard range, not a combat course. You die in the real world. Reality check. Well, you know, if you're dealing with somebody who's got military training or who's got law enforcement training or somebody who served in a combat zone for a period of time, they're going to be sharper and they're going to be better prepared in an encounter. But the important thing is to know how to handle a weapon, know how to aim it, know how to shoot and hit your target. That's what gun control is. It's the ability to hit what you shoot at. And to not panic. Be able to be smooth. And you got to practice. You got to practice the moves, how to acquire a target and how to shoot. And something you need to be able to do. And we are about 41 minutes into the live stream. Continuing on, topic 81. This one is an extensive one. Lots of notes on this one from Uncle Al. Topic 81. Evacuation. Are you ready if you have to evacuate? You cannot ride it out. Example of flash flood. A chemical or radiological spill. Wildfires and earthquakes. Depends on where you are and what it is. Mandatory evacuations by law, by political decision. See 1942 or any Indian reservations. Uncle, volcanoes. I don't anticipate a volcano in Victoria, Texas. That's one I'm not worried about. Three choices. Family or friends out the inflicted area. A hotel or a motel. Note, Uncle Al's choice is an Indian casino resort. Uncle Al, he's going to suffer through with a cocktail in his hand. Oh, man. Worst case scenario is the Blue Area Run Evacuation Center, see Superdome. Blue Area Run. In other words, a blue city. Their version of evacuation. Oh, God almighty. The Superdome in New Orleans. That was a catastrophe. Do you have the proper equipment? In poor run shelters, a bottle of water, foil space blanket, and a blue mat. Just like the ice centers. You should have a cot and pad, sleeping bag and pillow, sleeping gear, eye masks, earplugs, because it gets loud, scarf and knit cap. Bring snacks, water, and ready-to-eat foods for you and your family. This helps the shelter management. Dumas. The Dumases are related to Uncle Al. It's a branch of the family that he doesn't like to acknowledge. Dumases, cousins, cousin Dumas. Right, Uncle Al? If screens for privacy are not available, a small two-man dome tent can be installed. Ask shelter workers if this is possible. Retains heat or provides isolation from people with deficient immunities. Note, this is for local disasters and emergencies. We'll be going on to topic 82. What do you think of it so far? How we doing? Verna, hello Verna. Verna from Vase Place. Thank you for the 14th like. I appreciate it. Good to have you here. It's been a long week. Long week. So if you have not done so, please leave a like and a supportive comment on my last 5 videos. I'm getting very close to 2,100 subscribers. When I get to 2,100, there will be another subscriber giveaway. And in order to qualify for the drawing, you need to have left me a like, and I'm taking on faith you'll leave the like. Doesn't cost you anything. And a supportive comment, and those I can see. So you need to do that on each of the last 5 videos, long form videos I will have released when I hit 2,100, and I'm getting very close. I'm about 12 away right now. So topic number 82. You need to become a refugee. You don't want to become, but you're forced to become a refugee. Due to war, inflation, political instability, and total destruction. See the volcano eruption. Uncle Al has been having nightmares about volcanoes. And, you know, and that is a definite worry in certain parts of the world. Volcanoes are definitely, you know, yeah, lots of snow. Lots of snow. Yeah, and you know, and there are volcanoes going off. The world is shaking. Earthquakes, tsunami threats. Something happens underwater, the tsunami alert. Yeah, now, if Yellowstone went off, it would affect global climate, and it would destroy most of the western United States. You know, it would do a number on most of the western United States. And it would globally affect things. I mean, we're talking about bad globally affect things. So things you need, you know, in case You're going to become a refugee. You need your passport and papers. You need your important papers. A means to support yourself and family. Like if you go out of the country, you need to have a means to support yourself. Financial means that doesn't drain the resources of that country. See Minnesota, all of the immigrants there that are, it's absolutely horrible situation with the immigrants in Minnesota. And it's, a blue run state. And the reason Minnesota is a blue run state is because of the Twin Cities. The majority of the state is red, but the majority of the population is in those two blue cities. Millions of people. And they've all got their hands out. Can you adapt to the current state of affairs and assimilate with the culture? See Japan. Do not make stupid assumptions of that country. A lot of people think that they think of the Philippines for retirement. Example, the ugly American. And I'm not referring to myself. I might be an American, and I might be ugly in my old age, but I'm not referring to myself. Think of Enrique Trevino. Just kidding, Enrique. You're still there, just kidding. Okay. Read the book. Because the Philippines was an American territory for 45 years. But stupid people think it's like America, and that's wrong. Now, English is one of the two official languages. The official language is Tagalog, and the second language is English. But it belonged to Spain for 400 years, so there's a lot of Spanish speakers there. So 45 years of Hollywood doesn't change the culture. No, it doesn't. The Philippines adopted there is part of the Philippines that's got a large Muslim population. Some of the islands. The Philippines is just like thousands of islands. There's some really big islands, and there's a lot of smaller islands populated. And there is an area that is Muslim. The Philippines adopted the culture to its needs. Yeah, I've heard some stories about that. The army had to go in and suppress them when they were in rebellion. I've heard some stories about how they dealt with them. And trust me, they didn't give them any more trouble when they dealt with them. Once you understand the concept, country and culture, next part is the hardest. That Prax Prepper forgot to mention, and that's the taxes, laws, and military service of that country. Well, if you're an old expat, they're not going to put you in their army. There may be some taxes. Relocating is not a joke. and not for everyone. You basically would be over there on a visa. Don't make assumptions about it. You could lose everything and get deported, go to prison. Then Uncle Al says shot, executed as a terrorist or infiltrator. Don't hold back, Uncle Al. 4,800 islands. Yep. Yep. Don't hold back, Uncle Al. Let us know what you really think. Yeah, the Ring of Fire. Ring of Fire. You know, there's a lot of pressure. The plates, the earth. You've got fault lines and plates, and a lot of pressure. Yep, 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 yep. Climate change. Ever since there's been a climate, there's been change. We gotta stop climate change. Not bright at all, but people say that. You can't stop climate change. As long as there's a climate, there's going to be change. Yep. Below the water and above. That's true. That's true. You take care, Julie. Appreciate you coming in. I'll be back tomorrow at same time, 7 p.m. And so that y'all know, I work during the week, and you should know this. I work during the week. I'm off on the weekends. I'll be having, I got one more week, and then I'll be off for Christmas. I'll be out for 2 weeks, 16 days. I'm looking forward to it. I'm anticipating during that time at some point I will be hitting 2,100 subscribers. I'm about 12 short. When I get to 2,100 subscribers, there will be a 2,100 subscriber giveaway. And there will be a video of that. Oh, I'm so sorry that you got a sprained ankle. Take care, Julie. God bless you. There will be another subscriber giveaway. If you want to see what it looks like, you want to see what I give out, and you haven't before, look at one of my prior subscriber boxes. Last one I did was a 2,000 subscriber giveaway. It's been about 3 months. And blessings, Verna. Good night, Yoda, Dave, Uncle Al, Verna, Julianne West. Appreciate all of you. I will plan on being back tomorrow, 7 p.m. Central Time. It'll be another edition of Coffee Talk. And whenever I get up in the morning, I thank God for the day. I say my prayers. I drink my coffee. I take my medication. Gotta take my evening medication if I haven't done so. Let's see, this is Friday. Hey! Friday evening, I already took it. Sometimes I have to check, double check. I usually reload my medication. It takes me a while to do that Sunday morning because I'm taking 8 different medications. So I really enjoyed the topics that Uncle Al provided. He sent me a bunch more topics that I've got to load up for tomorrow. And we'll be starting again tomorrow at 7 p.m. So everybody, please remember, The prepper, the scout motto is be prepared. And everybody have a blessed day, and hopefully we'll see you tomorrow for another edition of Coffee Talk. And please comment on what you think about my latest thumbnail. It's in the short that I just did, and it's also on my post. I really think it's a good thumbnail. Thank you, everybody. God bless, and hopefully we'll see you tomorrow for another edition of Coffee Talk.